Okay. I think we have it. Okay. All right. Give me thumbs up if you can hear me now. Or something. Oh my goodness. Okay, the struggle is real here on YouTube. So, welcome everybody. Hi everybody. I see everybody in the chat. I love that y'all are here, and I am so sorry. I don't know what happened, but it's all good now. Thank goodness, since this is a music stream or trivia stream, and it would suck if I didn't have any sound. So, anyway, I want to say hello to everybody that is coming in. I have to give a special shout out to what's he listed in here? I saw him, Chris Ayers. Okay, Chris Ayers. I want everybody to know in the chat, Chris Ayers was grandma's. You ready for this? My first love. My first boyfriend is here. I was 12. So y'all know grandma's first love is here in the chat. I'm so happy. So sorry, Malloy. But Malloy's moved on. He's on to Cata now. So glad to have you here, Chris. Hopefully John, who was my next door neighbor, hopefully he'll be here. I have a friend from high school that's supposed to come in, Charlie. So we'll see. So hello to Natasha and Nandor's Man Bun and Kirsten Factor, all of y'all. I'm so glad y'all are here. Cata, of course. Yes, Cata's the best. We know. All right. So real quick, since I didn't have all my, well, everything was, I don't know what happened. Who knows? Okay, so first I'm going to apologize. Brain dead grandma is going to struggle with pronouncing some of these words that I used to know how to say. I'm going to go ahead and move myself down here because we're going to start here. So if you do not know the answers to these questions, please don't worry about it. This is for fun. Most of us don't have many brain cells left anyway, so just guess. Just guess, all right? And what you're going to do is in the chat, for those who haven't played, most of you have. I know Chris has not. So in the chat, you want to put in the number 1, 2, 3, or 4 that go with the answer that you believe is correct. And again, there is no stress. Just guess. All right. If you don't know, that's fine. It's for fun. And slow your roll, Malloy. All right. I did have on that shirt earlier today. And while we're saying that, let's go to our sponsor, which is me. You want to go to Grandma's Gifts, the number 4 and the letter U.com. In the description of this trivia question, there are codes. So I have all kinds of stuff, t-shirts, mugs, all of that stuff. So much fun. Yeah, no, we don't have many brain cells left. So that's right. No stress. Just guess. It's for fun. If you get them wrong, it doesn't matter. I doubt very seriously anybody's going to get them all wrong. Harry Peters already says it's number 4. And there's not a number 5 of all of the above. So anyway, again, I am so happy that y'all are here. We are going to talk about 80s heavy metal. And I do not see John. All right. Okay. So which band is often credited as the pioneers of heavy metal? Is it 1, Led Zeppelin, 2, Judas Priest, 3, Deep Purple, or 4, Black Sabbath? And you do want to get it in as fast as possible because it not only does if you're right, but how quickly you get it in. So, what is it? 1, Led Zeppelin, 2, Judas Priest, 3, Deep Purple, or 4, Black Sabbath? Let's see. Who will be the champion of the heavy metal? All right. Now, for those who don't know, it's going to tabulate and you'll see what who got it right. And and tonight I get to see it. Thank goodness. So it's Black Sabbath, and Chris got the answer in first. Good job. Good job. Texas Jen, I see you in here now. So glad to see y'all. All right. You ready for the next question? There's 35, and I will tell you, I did not get all of the bands. There are too many. So we'll have to do it again. All right. Who is the lead singer of Iron Maiden? Is it 1, Vince Neil, 2, Rob Halford, 3, Joe Elliott, or 4, Bruce Dickinson? Who is the lead singer of Iron Maiden? 1, Vince Neil, 2, Rob Halford, 3, Joe Elliott, or 4, Bruce Dickens? Who's the lead singer? Iron Maiden. I loved Iron Maiden. Let's see. I love seeing y'all's answers. All right. Who got it right and who got in first? Chris, you need to get John in here. I wanted to see y'all battle it out. All right. It's 4, Bruce Dickinson. That's the lead singer of Iron Maiden. Very good. Most of y'all got it right. Good job. Good job. Don't worry about it if you don't. Seriously, it's not a big deal, but this is just for fun. And some people don't even, I mean, I liked it, but I was not allowed to listen to it. My parents thought that was the devil. So I had to go over to John's house to listen to it. All right. What Axeman replaced Yngwie Malmsteen in Alcatraz for the band's second album? Who replaced him? Was it 1, Warren I'm going to say all their names wrong. My brain doesn't work. Steve Vai, George Lynch, or Brad Gillis? Who replaced Yngwie Malmsteen in Alcatraz? 1, Warren Martini, 2, Steve Vai, 3, George Lynch, or 4, Brad Gillis? Who replaced him? If you don't know, what do? We guess. You don't have to, Kristen. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If you don't know, it doesn't matter. This is fun, and you'll learn stuff. So it was Steve Vai. He replaced him. Very good. When I was going through and coming up with these questions, oh my gosh, I learned some. I actually learned quite a bit. I don't remember all this stuff, and a lot of it I didn't even know. I like the music, but I didn't know the history. All right, Ronnie James Dio and guitarist Craig Goldby reunited for 2000's the release Magica. What 80s Dio album was Goldie featured on? Was it 1, Last in Line, 2, Sacred Heart, 3, Lock Up the Wolves, or 4, Dream Evil? Ronnie Dio and Craig Goldie was what album was Goldie featured on for Dio? 1, Last in Line, 2, Sacred Hearts, 3, Lock Up the Wolves, or 4, Dream Evil? Dream Evil. Good job. Good job. Well, two of you got it. Good job. I had no clue. I'm not even going to pretend like I know this stuff. Now, I knew that like the 80s music stuff, but the heavy metal stuff, I mean, I don't know it. All right. What year did Pantera release their first album? The first album. When was their first album released? Was it 1, 1986, 2, 1985, 3, 1984, or 4, 1983? When did they release their first album? 1, 1986, 2, 1985, 3, 1984, or 4, 1983? I love this. I like seeing how many people actually liked heavy metal. The devil. It's the devil. I can hear my mother. It's the devil. I don't want you listening to that stuff. It was for 1983. Wow, most of you got it. Good job. Good job. Good job. And Chris, man, you getting it in there. See, John didn't show up because he knew he was going to get wiped. He knew. He's probably sitting there watching. You love Pantera. I do. They were good. All right. What is the name of the hero in Queensryche Operation Mindcrime? What was the name of the hero? Was it 1, Willie, 2, Sammy, 3, Nikki, or 4, Carlos? What was the name of the hero in Queensryche Operation Mindcrime? 1, Willie, 2, Sammy, 3, Nikki, or 4, Carlos? If you don't know, guess. It really does. It does not matter. We are here for fun. We are not here to worry about anything else. Don't feel bad. I'm telling you, I do not know. I didn't know this stuff. It's 3. Nikki. What, Chris? Carlos. I checked this stuff too. Oh my goodness. Carlos. It wasn't Carlos. I don't know why y'all thought it was Carlos. I don't know. What band did famous keyboardist Greg Giuffria, I'm going to say his name wrong, form after breakup of his self-titled band? So after he broke up, the Giuffria, what band did he form? Okay, what band did famous keyboardist Greg Giuffria form after the breakup of Giuffria? 1, Lillian Axe, 2, House of Lords, 3, Firehouse, or 4, Angel? What band did famous keyboard Giuffria, Greg Giuffria, form after? John! John's here! Yay! Yay! It was Angel. Okay, so that question. All right, he had Angel, and then he formed Giuffria. Okay. All right, I'm gonna give a pass on that one. I might have been brain dead when I wrote that. Okay, because I do have brain injury. I do have brain damage. He was Angel, And then he was Jafria. So, okay. Although this band has had a nice career for themselves, they are more famous for supplying Metallica with Kirk Hammett. Who are they? Is it one, Testament, two, Overkill, three, Flotsam and Jetsam, or four, Exodus? What are they famously uh, more famous for supplying Metallica with? Who are they? One, Testament, two, Overkill, three, Flotsam and Jetsam, or four, Exodus? I'm so glad you couldn't find the bell. Oh, the struggle. I've had some struggles. We had sound issues. Okay. So it was Exodus. It was Exodus. Good job. I wanted you in here quicker, John, because Chris is in here getting them. And I apologize for that other thing. When I wrote that up, I messed it up. That was my fault. I'm gonna have to redo that. Okay. Before donning the spandex for Rat, what band did Juan Carlos Crucier, I probably said that wrong, play for? Was it one, Y&T, two, Great White, three, Fastway, or four, Dalkin? What before donning the spandex for Rat, who did Juan Carlos Crocier, probably said it wrong, play for? One, Y&T, two, Great White, three, Fastway, or four, Dalkin? Now we'll get to see. So we were on, so you missed what, eight, the first eight, I think. All right, Dalkin. Now I'm going to have to see how quick you can get in, John. What's your, you got to get it in fast. It didn't register. Rockin', Dockin', Rockin'. Did I say it wrong? I'm sorry. Look, I'm old. I don't remember. I can't remember this stuff. All right. Before Lenny Wolf formed Kingdom Come and landed the opening spot on the Monsters of Rock tour, what band was he in? One, Wolfsbane, two, White Wolf, three, Stone Fury, or four, Leatherwolf? Before Lenny Wolf formed Kingdom Come and landed the opening spot for the Monsters of Rock tour, what band was he in? One, Wolfsbane, two, White Wolf, three, Stone Fury, or four, Leatherwolf? If you do not know, you guess. Is Malloy answering? Did we lose Mr. Malloy? It's Stone Fury. What? Y'all gotta get in quicker. There's Wolfie. Hello, Wolfie. No, Donnie and Marie. Donnie and Marie does not make the cut for heavy metal. Ah, yeah, you got to get it in. I'm giving y'all 45 seconds. Y'all need to get them in quick. All right. What band did current Anthrax lead singer John Bush front in the 80s and again in 2000? Was it one, Fate's Warning, two, Black and Blue, three, Armored Saint, or four, Alcatraz? What band did current Anthrax lead singer John Bush front in the 80s, and then again in 2000? 1. Fate's Warning. 2. Black and Blue. 3. Armored Saints. Or 4. Alcatraz. Get them in quick, guys. Get them in quick. Because it's not only if you're right, it's how quick you get it right. That's how it judges you. All right, let's see. It takes your first answer, John. All right, it's 3 Armored Saints. I'll say you got it, John, because you changed it, but the system will only take your first answer. So you can't, oops, change my mind. But I'm glad you did change your mind. You're right. I'm very good at dodging correct answers. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just fun. It's fun. All right. What band originally released Smoking in the Boys' Room, which was covered by Motley Crue in 1985? Was it 1, the Eagles, 2, 10cc, 3, Brownsville Station, or 4, Bachman Turner Overdrive? What was Smoking in the Boys' Room originally covered by Motley Crue in 85? 1, Eagles. Who did it first? 2, 10cc, 3, Brownsville Station, or 4, Bachman Turner Overdrive? I gotta pay attention. I haven't been reading out what the answers are. This is so good for my brain. I don't know. Chris, you and John, I don't know if y'all know. I think Chris knows. I have brain damage for real. It's 3, Brownsville Station. They originally did Smoking in a Boys' Room. Super cool. Love that song. That's mine. Hey. Patriotic. Great. All right. Who replaced the oust Kevin Dubrow in Quiet Riot for one album in 1988? Was it 1, Tony Martin, 2, Paul Shortino, 3, Mike Versera, or 4, Graham Bonnet? Is it Bonnet or Bonnet? I do not know. Who replaced the oust Kevin Dubrow in Quiet Riot for one album in 1988? 1, Tony Martin, 2, Paul Shortino, 3, Mike Versera, or 4, Graham Bonnet. We'll say Bonnet. That's what I'm saying. This is fun. Wow! Wow, most of you knew that. Good job. Good job. Don't worry about it, Kristen. Don't worry about it. Very good. It was Paul Shortino. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I told you. All right. What guitarist replaced Randy Rhoads in Ozzy's band after Rhoads' untimely death? Was it 1, Zakk Wylde, 2, Jake E. Lee, 3, Brad Gills, or 4, Bernie Torme? Who replaced Randy Rhoads as right after? Okay, so there's 2 different ways you could look at it. And the other way, I didn't even put his name in there. Okay, so who replaced him immediately? So Rhoads died and they had a concert. Ozzy's all torn up. Who came in and was just there for a brief moment? He did not last. I'll say that. He didn't last for very long. He just was not a good fit. Yeah, Ozzy was all torn up about that. 3. Wrong. Bernie Torme. He came in and he just did there was a concert right after, and he came in and he did that one concert. I think he played one other thing, but he was not a good fit with the band at all. And so that was done. Yeah, trick question. That's why I said I did not put, and I can't remember his name now. My brain doesn't work. I didn't even put his name in there because I didn't want to be there confusion. All right. Who replaced the Alf's Vinnie Vincent in Kiss for Animalize? Was it 1, Mark St. John, 2, Jason Becker, 3, Bruce Kulick, or 4, Ace Frehley? Who replaced Vinnie Vincent in Kiss for Animalize? 1, Mark St. John, 2, Jason Becker, 3, Bruce Kulick, or 4, Ace Frehley. I loved Ace Frehley. Hmm. I love that I've got stuff on here that my buddies do not know. I worked hard. It was 1, Mark St. John. Mark St. John. John, you need to get in here faster. You're not getting registered. Click, click, click. Kiss was in the 80s. Yeah. In fact, Kiss was so big. And when I was doing this, I tried to stay away from that because that was very commercialized. All right. What was the last name of the 3 brothers in Mama's Boys? 1, Parker, 2, McManus, 3, Johnson, or 4, Gold? What was the last name of the 3 brothers in Mama's Boys? 1, Parker, 2, McManus, 3, Johnson, or 4, Gold? You're baiting Chris. Chris is out the win. I'm gonna have to do another one. Yep, I'm gonna have to do another one so y'all can be serious and really see who wins. It was number 2, McManus, and Chris didn't get it right. John, I can see you. I can see you, Malloy. I don't know why you dropped out on the other one. I can see you now. All right. Who was the lead singer of Anthrax on Fistful of Metal? Was it 1, Neil Turbin, 2, John Bush, 3, Joey Belladonna, or 4, Eric A.K.? Who was the lead singer of Anthrax on Fistful of Metal? 1, Neil Turbin, 2, John Bush, 3, Joey Belladonna, or 4, Eric A.K.? The lead singer of Anthrax on Fistful of Metal. That's not an answer. Not an answer. Charlie! It's Charlie, you're late. I even gave you a reminder. Ah. All right. Charlie's got old timers disease. All right. It was 1, Neil Turbin. Good job. Good job. Chris gives the first one to get it right. John. All right, Charlie, you got to get it in quick. Get it in quick. You gotta catch up because there's only 35 questions and we're on 18. All right. Guitarist virtuoso David T. Chaston fronted two bands in the 80s at the same time. Can you name them? Is it one, Chaston and Racer X, two, Chaston and Leatherwood, three, Chaston and CJSS, or four, CJSS and Leatherwood? What bands did he do in the 80s at the same time? One, Chaston and Racer X, Chaston and Leatherwood, Chaston and CJSS, or CJSS and Leatherwood. That's good to do them both at the same time. I can't do anything at the same time anymore. Those days are done. Get it fast. Fast, fast, fast. You got 45 seconds. All right. It was Chaston and CJSS. Kristen. Good girl. You beat them all. Beat them all. See what happens? Did you just guess? Because sometimes if you guess, you can get it right. Awesome. Awesome. So proud of you. All right. What were the last names of the four lead singers for Black Sabbath in the 80s? Was it Ozzy, Gillan, Hughes, Dickinson, 2, Dio, Hughes, Turner, Ozzy, 3, Dio, Hughes, Bonnet, Turner, or 4, Dio, Gillan, Hughes, Martin? Who were the four lead singers for Black Sabbath in the 80s? 1, Ozzy, Gillan, Hughes, Dickinson, 2, Dio, Hughes, Turner, Ozzy, 3, Dio, Hughes, Bonnet, Turner, or 4, Dio, Gillan, Hughes, Martin? See, who knows the 4 in the 80s is that's the big thing, the 80s. It is Dio, Gillan, Hughes, Martin. Chris got it. John, Charlie, where are you? Boy, John's a little lagging there. Charlie, no. So Ozzy was not in the 80s. Ozzy's was what in the 70s. I can't remember. Ozzy was not in the 80s. So, what band did Jake E. Lee form after his departure from Ozzy? Was it 1, Lynch Mob, 2, Fifth Angel, 3, Danger Danger, or 4, Badlands? What band did Jake E. Lee form after his departure from Ozzy? 1, Lynch Mob, 2, Fifth Angel, 3, Danger Danger, or 4, Badlands? Get them in quick. Get them in quick. Malloy, I'm glad you did that because I don't know if since you hit that slash before, I don't know if the number 4 would have taken. I don't know, but that's good. Good job. And if we do not know, we guess. Ah, wow. Badlands. Badlands. Most of you got it. Good job. Good job. I'm proud of you. That was good. You got it. John got that one. Chris, you rock. You rock, John. You rock. All right. What lead singer joined Yngwie Malmsteen in Steeler for the band's only release in 1983? Was it 1, Ron Keel, 2, Lenny Wolfe, 3, Joe Lynn Turner, or 4, Jamie St. James? What lead singer joined Yngwie Malmsteen in Steeler for the band's in Steeler for the band's only release in '83? 1, Ron Keel, 2, Lenny Wolfe, 3, Joe Lynn Turner, or 4, Jamie St. James. I like saying Jamie St. James. It's like a tongue twister. It's 1, Ron Keel. Good job. Good job. Y'all are getting it. It wasn't John. Not Joe Lynn Turner. John, honey, you need to go study up. Chris has got you. Charlie, you did good. All right. What band did Bruce Dickinson front before joining Iron Maiden? Was it 1, Samson, 2, Racer X, 3, Black and Blue, or 4, Alcatraz? What band did Bruce Dickinson front before joining Iron Maiden? 1, Samson, 2, Racer X, 3, Black and Blue, or 4, Alcatraz? All right. I think I did good picking questions. It's 1, Samson. Most of you thought it was Alcatraz. I'm proud of Chris and John. John, you got it. Good job. Good job. Who else got it? I can't tell y'all's little icons. Is that Charlie? No. Charlie, you changed your answer. You can't change your answer. It's the first one. Goes with the first one. All right. What was the name of Destruction's mascot? Was it 1, Scary Guy, 2, Mad Butcher, 3, Knucklehead, or 4, Heart Beast? What was Destruction's mascot's name? 1, Scary Guy, 2, Mad Butcher, 3, Knucklehead, or 4, Heart Beast? I loved the mascot things. Loved them. You found a brain cell. You want 80s rap? Okay. All right. All right. I know nothing about that, but that'll be easy because there wasn't a whole lot. That was weird. That was old rap. I love it. I'll do rap. It's 2, Mad Butcher. I did. I loved all the mascots. And then when I was going through it and remembering all this stuff, I was like, I had forgotten a lot. With Babe. What? Malloy. All right. Yeah, y'all have to give me ideas of trivia. I love doing this. All right. Who popularized the hand gesture, the devil horns? Popularized now, okay? Who popularized the devil horns? Is it 1, Vince Neil, 2, Ozzy, 3, Joe Elliott, or 4, Dio? Who popularized it? 1, Vince Neil, 2, Ozzy, 3, Joe Elliott, or 4, Dio? You see it all the time. We know it now. We know it. That's right. That's right. We got it. It's Dio. Dio popularized it. And now, because of my brain injuries, I can't remember who it was. Okay, I do know the story um of how it came about. It was the person's grandmother did it. It's supposed to be protection. It's protection. Ronnie James. Oh, all right. Which band released an album named British Steel? Was it 1, Raven, 2, Motorhead, 3, Judas Priest, or 4, Black Sabbath? Who released an album named British Steel? 1, Raven, 2, Motorhead, 3, Judas Priest, or 4, Black Sabbath? Okay, guys. All right, good, Don. I think you got it in there. Did Charlie? Oh, Charlie got it. It's Judas Priest. Very good. Very good. Most of you got it. Good job. Yeah. Chris is, yes. See, sometimes you can just get it. You still have it on vinyl? Oh, man. Awesome. All right. Which band's frontman is known for his unique mic stand made of bones? Is it 1, Whitesnake's David Coverdale, 2, Twisted Sisters Dee Snider, 3, Poison's Bret Michaels, or 4, Korn's Jonathan Davis? Who has the mic stand made of bones? Is it David Coverdale, Dee Snider, Bret Michaels, or Jonathan Davis? Who has it? It's super cool. It's 4, Korn. Jonathan Davis's Korn. And I remember the mic stand. Um, and I tried to look up other people who might have had, really out there mic stands, and there aren't any. You have like Aerosmith, he has the scarfs, and he has the scarfs on there to hide drugs. No joke. That's why he had the scarves. All right. In which year did the iconic metal festival Monsters of Rock debut in England? When was of Rock debuted? 1, 1988, 2, 1986, 3, 1982, or 4, 1980? When was the iconic metal festival Monsters of Rock debuted in England? 1, 88, 2, 86, 3, 82, or 4, 80? Yes. Yeah, all of this is 80s. It might have been late 80s. In which year brain, it's 1980 was when the music festival debuted. was 1980. Charlie, you said 82. 86 too. So now y'all are making me think. I swear I got them right. I fact check this stuff. I know. All right. Which band's album cover featured a character named Vic Rattlehead? Vic Rattlehead was with who? 1, Quiet Riot. 2, Overkill. 3, Misfits. Or 4, Megadeth. Vic Rattlehead was on whose cover? 1, Quiet Riot. 2, Overkill. 3, Misfits. Or 4, Megadeth. Texas Jen, put in just one number 4 because I don't know if it'll take it. I don't want it to mess it just because of a typo. It's 4, Megadeth. Good job. Good job. Megadeth. I liked Megadeth. Did it get you in there, Texas Jen? It's your puppets. All right. Let's see. Next question. Oh, we're coming to the end. I'm sad. All right. What is the title of Slayer's 1986 album? Was it 1, South of Heaven, 2, Show No Mercy, 3, Seasons in the Abyss, or 4, Rain and Blood? What was Slayer's 1986 album? 1, South of Heaven, 2, Show No Mercy, 3, Seasons in the Abyss, or 4, Rain and Blood? If you do not know, guess. Because the whole big thing is it's the 1986 album. So, what did they do in 1986? Okay. What did John say? It's Rain and Blood. Yeah, John said 1, South of Heaven. 1986. I'm impressed that most of y'all knew. That's really good. South of Heaven is an epic title, even if it ends up being wrong. It is. It's a great title. All right. Who is the bassist and co-founder of the band Motley Crue? Who is the bassist and co-founder of the band Motley Crue? Was it 1, Vince Neil, 2, Tommy Lee, 3, Nikki Sixx, or 4, Mick Mars? Bassist, who is the band co-founder? 1, Vince Neil, 2, Tommy Lee, 3, Nikki Sixx, or 4, Mick Mars? Bassist. That's your clue. Who was the bassist? Three, Nikki Sixx. Good job. Good job. Bassist. Very good. Very good. Y'all are good. I hope I have got your brain going. Vince Neil. Did I say Neil? I don't know. Neil. Vince Neil. Did I say Neil? I don't know. I really do have brain damage, and this is difficult for me, but great. All right. Where did AC/DC get their name? Was it 1, from watching TV, 2, their sister's sewing machine. 3, it sounded cool. Or 4, an old refrigerator. Where did AC/DC get their name? 1, watching TV. 2, sister's sewing machine. 3, it sounded cool. Or 4, an old refrigerator. How did they get their name? Cool story. I'll tell you in a second. All right. Vince Meal. All right. So as soon as it pops up, I'll tell you. It's the sewing machine, their sister's sewing machine. There was a tag thing on the sewing machine and it said AC/DC. And they're like, oh, that's really cool because it's electric and powerful. So they named it because of the badge label thing on their sister's sewing machine. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, all right. All right. Hey, it's possible for me to say stuff like that. I don't know. Which metal band features a mascot named Not Man? Was it 1, Overkill, 2, Metallica, 3, Disturbed, or 4, Anthrax? Who had the mascot Not Man? 1, Overkill, 2, Metallica, 3, Disturbed, or 4, Anthrax? I'm telling you, I loved all of the mascots. I had to put some more in here. 1, Overkill, 2, Metallica, 3, Disturbed, or 4, Anthrax. Not Man. Who was it? Who had Not Man? Memory Lane was wonderful the other night. It's 4, Anthrax. Anthrax had Not Man. Yeah. The heavy metal bands, they got into the mascots, which I think is super cool. Super cool. They don't do that much anymore. I don't even think they do anymore. Do we have mascots for bands anymore? I don't know. All right. What famous metal drummer was also a published author? Is it 1, Nico Bain from Iron Maiden, 2, Neil Peart from Rush, 3, Dave Lombardo from Slayer, or 4, Chris Adler of Lamb of God? What famous metal drummer was also a published author? He's got quite a few books. Nico Bain, Neil Peart, David Lombardo, or Chris Adler? And I'll tell you, they're like travel. They're travel books. Chris, go read them. It's Neil Peart from Rush. Chris, have you read them? Have you seen his books? The travel books? Super cool. Chris, you should do that. You should do travel books. You probably do the food stuff. Do you still do the food things? You could do that all over. All right. The next one is, what song by Whitesnake was originally penned for blues great B.B. King? Was it 1, Deeper the Love, 2, Sweet Talker, 3, Fool for Your Loving, or 4, Black and Blue? What Whitesnake song was originally penned for blues great B.B. King? 1, The Deeper the Love, 2, Sweet Talker, 3, Fool for Your Loving, or 4, Black and Blue? B.B. King. It was supposed to be for B.B. King and Whitesnake. They wrote it for B.B. King. Okay, so you've read a few of his books. Yeah, he's got quite a few. I was impressed. I was like, "Oh, wow." It's 3, Fool for Your Loving. They wrote Fool for Your Loving, for B.B. King. Yep, that's cool. Eris. You're here. You're here. Eris is here. I do not see. Whoops, I did the wrong thing. You do not see me. Don't see you. All right, last question. Ready? All right, last question. How did Rick Allen, the drummer for Def Leppard, lose his arm? Was it 1, from frostbite, 2, diabetes, 3, a car accident, or 4, a birth defect? How did Rick Allen from Def Leppard lose his arm? 1, frostbite, 2, diabetes, 3, a car accident, or 4, it was a birth defect. How did he lose his arm? That right there, that man, incredible, incredible. What did you say? Your mom? Shh. We won't tell, Eris. We won't tell. Ah, he Rick Allen is amazing. It was a car accident. Good job. Everybody got that right. It was a car accident. He was in a Corvette, and there was a car that was going up, and he would catch up, and he was trying to pass, and they kept doing that back and forth and back and forth. And finally, he sped up to pass him, and he knocked him into a wall, and he got his arm crushed. They did reattach it, but there was an infection, so he lost it. So, oh my goodness. Let's see. Chris got 25 out of 35. Kata got 23. Texas Jen, 23. Kata just got it in a little bit faster. John came in late. You got 13. Natasha, 10. All right. Charlie, you came in late too. It's just me for real. Got 10. Kristen, 9. Y'all did good. Very, very good. I'm impressed. Very good. Yes, Malloy lost his leg from being diabetic. Yep, it happens. Um, yes. So I'm glad you said that. Any of these, any of these trivias, you don't have to play live. Of course, I love for you to be here, and I love if you can catch them and play live. I do them every Monday and Thursday night at 8 p.m. And I will have a list on the community tab of what it is. Put myself up here. Hello. There I am. So look on the community tab, and it'll give you a list of what's coming up. So that way you'll know, if you're interested or not. I do a lot of random ones, which are really fun. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you know them or you don't. It's fun to come in and guess. Yeah. Congrats, Chris. Congrats. Mike says, Malloy, he says, congrats. John, man, you should have been here. You can't let him win. We'll have to have a rematch. We'll have to do it again. Chris, this is the only thing he ever knows. Yeah, this is his only knowledge base. This is the only one. He knows nothing else. I had to get something that the man would know. Food, travel. I could do that too. So anyway, Seriously, come play the trivia. I do have Bible trivia on, Sundays at 4 Eastern, and then, on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. And those you don't see me, and it's much shorter, it's only 25 minutes. But I'm in the chat, but I'm not live like I am right now. And y'all tell me okay, so I need to do 80s rap. I do not know anything about that, but I'll do it. 80s rap, and tell me any other ones that you want to do. I want to see a battle between I want to see a battle between Charlie and Chris and John. We're going to have to do this again so that y'all come in here on time. I give you 10 minutes grace period. Come in. John now knows where the bell is. So I want y'all to come in here and we'll have a battle. So y'all tell me what you want to do. 80s dance. We kind of did that, the 80s music. 90s television show. Okay. 90s television shows. All right. We'll do that. I did some Disney. I'll do Disney again. That was fun. You could I can do heavy metal. Oh my gosh, I had 35 questions and I left out a lot of bands. I mean, I was like I was trying not to forget things, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I haven't done Poison. Oh my gosh, I haven't done Kiss. Oh my gosh." So, yeah, and then I was trying to get in certain, like, the big bassists or the, lead singers, or I was trying to at least touch on them, even though some of them did multiple bands and changed back and forth. But anyway, John, I'm so glad you were here, man. I'm glad you had fun. I am. It was great having y'all here. Made me so happy. Yes, we did Disney. Well, I'll do more Disney because Disney, there's so much we can do with Disney. 80s country. Oh, yes. I don't know anything about country. It doesn't matter. I'll do these things and we'll put them out here and see what we know. And guessing is fun because then it pops up and sometimes you're right. It makes you look like you know something. So anyway, we did smarter than a fifth grader, and my daughter won. I'm like, how do you know these things? She did. She knew them because I was like, were you Googling this stuff? She's like, no, she missed like one. But anyway, all right, guys, I love y'all so much. Harry Potter. I'm planning on doing Harry Potter. That's a thing. Oh, Tim Burton movies. Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff. Stephen King. I'm gonna do horror. I'll do horror too. Yes. See, I got smart people out here. All right. Okay, guys, I am gonna say goodnight. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I want to mention my sponsor, who is me, one more time. It's Grandma's Gifts, the number 4, the letter U.com. Go on there. I have discount codes. It's in the description of this video. It's also on the website. If you put in BEMINE, you get free shipping off of anything that you order, or Feb 30, you get 30% off. Either or, whichever one works better for you. And there's all kinds of things. There's t-shirts, mugs, sweatshirts, hoodies, just all kinds of stuff. And it's everything. Like, I've got a lot of Valentines. I've got a whole bunch of stuff on there. And Malloy has his own section. And those are fun. I wore my Slay Your Roll Malloy t-shirt today. So anyway, thank you. Thank you. I love y'all so much. It was so wonderful having my childhood friends in here, my next door neighbor, my first love, and someone I went to high school with who, oh my gosh, so much fun. So y'all come back and see me. Okay. Until next time.